Hello everybody, my name is no one particular and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be comparing my brand new micro chest rig by BRI Rattle Industries versus Spiritus Microfight version 4. So let's get into the video. But first, before anything happens, if you know Airsoft, you know Evike. And down in the description in the pinned comment, you'll see an affiliate link for me. Now, if you use that link and you purchase anything from Evike, it'll give me a little cutback and it'll cost y'all absolutely nothing. So, if any purchases you make through Evike using my link would be much help to me. I can continue to make videos and hopefully get sent stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But on to the video. Now, for those of y'all that might not have ever heard of BRI Rattle Industries, it's a small company. It's a small American-made company, and they've produced both the Rattler model, which is what this is, as well as another one that has an IFAK instead of a general purpose pouch. I don't have that one, but I want to make it clear that this was not sent to me. I paid for this. I paid for shipping. I've actually been looking for this specific placard for a while. However, they're always out of stock up until recently, whenever the guy that owns it, because he's a friend of a friend, reached out and told me that they were available. So, of course, I had to snag one up because I've been wanting these for a few years now. So right off the bat, I got this in yesterday now because it's currently almost 3 in the morning. But so far from what I can tell, and I have it built out the same sort of way as I do from the come here, as I do with the Spiritus Microfight. Now, of course, if you know, this isn't a real Microfight, this is Emerson, if you've been watching my channel long enough. However, I've compared this to the guys that actually have Spiritus, and it's a damn near 1-for-1, so we're going to go with it. Now, the BRI Rattle Industries has a couple of things that are really similar to the Microfight, and a few things, as you can probably tell, that are also really different. This could be drawn as a gap between the Spiritus Systems Microfight as well as the Halo Strategic Micro, DC3, whatever they are, micro chest rig they have. And it's kind of a sweet middle ground, and I like that because one thing that I'm not really a big fan of about the Spiritus is essentially it's a fabric bucket with a wall going through the middle and Velcro on all sides. It's made to put in inserts, so it really does a jack of all trades, master of none. It does a lot of things good, but nothing really about it is purpose made other than the purpose is modularity. That sounds harsh. It's not meant to be. That's simply something that I've observed. It doesn't mean this is a bad chest rig. It just means that it's based on modularity, not necessarily mission specifics, which isn't a bad thing, especially if you are part of something that is constantly needing to have your mission set change. Now, where this draws comparisons to the Microfight is that the triple shingle in the middle that holds all three of the pouches is a system very similar to the Spiritus. I've actually been able to fit my SMG pistol mag style insert that I normally wear in here for my MP7 or M45 will fit in here just fine, which I dig because I plan to try this both at work and for Airsoft. So we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much where the comparisons end as far as just the shingles to input it. Now, where it draws closer to the Halo Strategic Micro is that it has a elastic pistol mag. I know the Micro has it on both sides and has one giant pocket. This one kind of, again, it's a sweet middle between the two. This one has an elastic pistol mag pocket, but of course it'll fit a flashlight. It'll fit a multi-tool. If you vape, I'm sure it'll fit that too. If you're in the same kind of job field as mine, that might be really helpful. But it also has this general purpose pouch. I've never really been a fan of general purpose pouches simply for the fact that it was really just a dump pouch with a zipper. But after trying this out and I've wearing it on a plate carrier that I have lying around, it's been my T-Rex Arms AC1, it's not bad. I've been able to fit a decent amount of medical kit, a decent amount of like sort of mission specific kit. And it also has, if you really want more inserts, since it does have the female Velcro, it will fit like the shotgun round style shotgun shell inserts from the Spiritus in here, so it can hold stuff like batteries, pens, different knives, anything that'll fit inside of a shotgun shell holder will fit inside of this, and you can run it like that. But I do just have a patch in it now. However, there's one thing that the Rattler does that the Spiritus doesn't, and whoops, pesky zippers, that I've actually been a really big fan of and I've been looking to accomplish for a while, and I haven't really found anything that does it well. And it's behind this shingle, you'll see it'll have an admin panel. Now, for my line of work, that's not a bad idea, especially depending on the different missions that I've been able to, not missions, it's the wrong term, different jobs I've been able to have within my job. Sometimes I would need to carry a notebook, different pieces of paper, different files, different rosters, different names, whatever, of stuff that I don't necessarily want getting wet or getting dirty or getting lost, that I can have in here and still be able to have quick access while still having my plate here and not risking it getting ruined from it being in my pocket or losing it from leaving it in a car. Yeah. Now, one thing that this does that I haven't seen on an actual standalone plate carrier for a while is this tourniquet holder below here. I don't know of, and of course I could always be wrong, of any chest rig itself having a tourniquet holder that's a destined tourniquet holder. Now, the Spiritus dangler does have the two eyelets at the bottom that come with two elastic bands, so you can put rather a tourniquet or a flag or any something underneath there. But this one is designed for tourniquets, which I'm a big fan of. As well as on the sides, it has two spaces. I'm going to say they're for chem lights. I don't have any chem lights on me, so instead I just have one of these that holds a Sharpie, and the other one on the other side is blank. Now, this is designed primarily to get put on a chest rig, as a placard on a plate carrier. However, it can be turned in the chest rig because it came with these 4 different clips that can just get wrapped on the eyelets on the side. I'm not sure what straps will fit into them, but you can fit straps into them. I'll reach back out to the guy and see if I can't provide any more info on that. Now, should you go out and immediately replace all of your Spiritus Microfights with this? No. However, it's a solid candidate. So I think overall this is about $160. I'm not familiar with the pricing, at least with everything built in, because I know the Spiritus comes as just the bucket. That's what I'm going to refer to as now on, is the bucket chest rig. You guys can have that one for free. I'm not greedy. Not including any of the price of the inserts, but I know these inserts get really expensive. Was a little bit hesitant about the general purpose pouch, but I know they make a general purpose pouch insert for the Spiritus, and all it is a zipper that goes over the top, and then you utilize the zippers on the side, the inserts on the sides to essentially create the walls. It's not a bad idea. It's not my favorite. So I'm a big fan of like purpose-built stuff. That's why I've not really pulled the trigger on an actual Spiritus like this. And I like the fact that it has a purpose-built pistol pouch or anything that's pistol mag size. And the same thing with a purpose-built general purpose pouch, purpose, or an admin panel on the back. It's a niche item that I've been looking for a while, that is essential, but I haven't seen anyone perfect before like I've seen it with this. I know they make an admin panel insert that'll slap it in between the plate carrier and the placard, but it'll work in the same way that a dangler will. So it's literally just a Velcro pouch essentially in the back versus it being built into the actual rig itself. And overall, I think these both have their purpose, but I'm really liking the design of this, and I'm really excited to use it for work. However, the biggest thing that I'm not going to give credit to this because this one doesn't really solve either, but the one big thing that I haven't really been a big fan of is I'm not a fan of elastic pouches. And it mainly stems from Blue Force Gear and their little micro dump pouch. They had that little like pill size thing that you had to like fold up correctly and fold it everything to get it up or down. Like that, I think it was supposed to be like a quick action dump pouch. I don't know why you need that, but I ran it for work a couple of years back. And after about 2 to 3 weeks max, the elastic that was holding the actual pouch inside of itself, some of the elastic bands, like the individual bands, snapped. They were starting to fray. It lost its elasticity, and it no longer did the thing that I paid like however much money for, and now it was doing the same job as a $12 sack from Amazon, but now it sways a lot more. So it wasn't really useful for that. And I also used Blue Force Gear magazine pouches because I was under the thing of oh, high speed, low drag. Let me get these elastic things because they're super small and they're going to be super lightweight, so I'm super fast. And they held they held in the mags, yes, because I had a triple shingle across. They held in the mags, yes. But I think after about 2 months, because during that 2 months, the job was switching from Stanag mags to P mags. The Stanag mags and the fact that they're metal actually cut through the elastic at the corners of the mags. And it really bugged me. And that's where I kind of went over to rather fabric pouches with just an elastic band over top, S-Tack with the Kydex inserts, or the Taka with the bungees from HSGI. And that's kind of what I've been doing ever since. However, I'm not planning to move this tourniquet anytime soon, unless, God forbid, something needs a tourniquet. The pistol mag, I normally carry pistol mags at my 1 o'clock on a belt, but it's not horrible. Like it's solid for, again, multi-tools, flashlights, vapes if I decide to vape. Really anything that would fit that profile I can carry. And it's one of those things that it's nice to have and it weighs almost nothing. But again, I'd rather have and not need than need and not have. Does that make sense? It's weird to say, but I'm not against it fully. But again, it's not a replacement for the Spiritus Microfight. And it's not a replacement for the Halo Strategic Micro. I would dare call this a really solid middle ground. The quality of the materials is high. The elastic and everything seems to be working fine. The overall, the design of the build was certainly well placed. Like the guys over at BRI is what I'm going to call them now. I've certainly done the research. They certainly know what they did and didn't want, and there was no gimmicks about this. There's no fancy flashing things that would make it appeasable to buyers. It was just simply a solid piece of kit that, frankly, I cannot wait to try out. And again, if anything catastrophic happens to this, which I doubt it will, I'll definitely update y'all. But I'm not counting on it in the slightest. So yeah, overall, this is a great product. You don't need to go and throw away your Spiritus Microfights for this. You can if you want. But again, use my Evike.com affiliate link. It's going to be right in the description down in the pinned comment. My name is no particular. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.